Hey guys, what's up? It's Frank here from Altcoin Buzz. I hope you guys had a great week and I hope you have an even greater weekend. So today I'm going to be covering the cryptocurrency news because unfortunately Matty is not available. We're going to go over the EU announcing its first ever plan to regulate cryptocurrencies. We're going to go over the Ethereum EIP-1559 development, which is getting a lot of people excited in the community. Harmony Protocol have released their roadmap on cross-chain Uniswap and cross-chain exchange arbitrage. We'll take a quick look at their article, also have a look at the price. Crypto.com, of course, with their new product alert coming 30th of September. They never stop. They always have things coming up. Crypto.com launches the supercharger. We'll take a look at that. And of course, at the incredible price action for CRO over the past several months. We will take a quick look at Harvest.io, which is an application built on Kava Labs. And we will finish off with Linear Finance, which are trying to penetrate the Chinese market. And so I know Matty likes to do the market update first, so that is what I will start with. So as we can see, Bitcoin dominance still pretty high, 57.1%. That being said, the alts have been outperforming Bitcoin for the past 24 hours. We have XRP at 4.9% over the last 24 hours, Chainlink at 10%. I made a video about that just yesterday about how this might be the bottom. Cardano has made a big move, almost 20% over the last 24 hours, while Bitcoin is actually at minus 0.3% over the last 24 hours. Despite Bitcoin's decrease in market cap, the overall market cap of the entire crypto industry is up 0.7%. So our first news piece of the day is that the EU announces its first ever plan to regulate cryptocurrencies. So the executive arm of the EU has said that the future of finance is digital. I think that's common knowledge to everyone in the crypto space, but that it's important to mitigate any potential risks. The new legislation wants to reduce these risks for investors while also giving legal certainty to those issuing those assets. According to the European Commission Executive Vice President Valdis Dombrovskis, the legislative process will take time, at least a year. So what are the implications of this announcement? Well, the new plan will mean that crypto asset companies authorized by one of the 27 EU countries will be able to provide its services across all other member states. So that sounds good. At the same time, there will be tougher rules on firms that issue so-called stablecoins. This is an interesting development. It might mean that the decentralized stablecoins will benefit from this if the centralized versions are coming under more scrutiny. But feel free to comment down below. This is usually a controversial topic when there's regulations. Some people think there should have regulations, some people think there shouldn't be regulations. So comment down below what your thoughts are on this. Regardless of this announcement, the legislative process will take time, at least a year, probably longer, depending how much priority will be given by both member states and the European Parliament. I can imagine if we have another bull run that they will give more priority to this, but in any case, time will tell. Now, when it comes to the Ethereum community, we have this news here reported by Spencer Noon on Twitter, head of DTC Capital and editor of our network. Imagine if ETH holders directly benefited from all of this insane DeFi activity. How high would the price of ETH be then? Examples: receive a cut of all Uniswap protocol trading fees, receive a cut of all iEarn Finance vault fees. Oh wait, I just described EIP-1559. So you may be wondering what this is. Well, according to this article by thecoinrepublic.com published just a couple days ago, EIP-1559 development moves forward with help from Consensus. So the Ethereum Improvement Proposal, EIP-1559, was proposed for the first time in 2019 by Ethereum's CEO and co-founder Vitalik Buterin. The most recent simulation update is regarding the implementation work of Ethereum Foundation's Robust Incentives Group. So according to Tim Bako, there will be updates once or twice a week as they continue making progress on the EIP. So this EIP was first proposed by Ethereum's CEO and co-founder Vitalik Buterin in 2019, and this proposal aims at improvising the Ethereum fees market. It will make the Ethereum fees much more certain and predictable. So you can read this article to find out exactly how that works. I thought this last part was relevant. The development team confirms that EIP-1559 is optimal and ideal. So the most recent simulation update is regarding the implementation work of the Ethereum Foundation's robust incentives group. And the update statement has revealed that EIP-1559 is game theoretically sound and ideally optimal, which is indeed great news for the community. Next, we have news from Harmony Protocol. So Harmony Protocol roadmap on cross-chain Uniswap and cross-chain arbitrage, according to Stefan C., who is the Harmony Protocol founder. So he published a blog about this and is asking for feedback. So let's have a look at what this is all about. So the Harmony roadmap cross-chain and cross-exchange pools. This is from September 25th by Stefan C. himself. So Harmony ones, we are writing to seek feedback on our roadmap on cross-chain and cross-chain exchange initiative. So in short, we are building trustless bridges to Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Binance chains for broader access of users and assets to decentralized finance. Our consumer product is a cross-chain exchange without custodial risks. Later, we will be putting centralized exchanges order books on-chain for cross-chain arbitrage and fiat cash flow management. So in this article, they talk about their 2020 milestones, the products they're building, and their progress on decentralization, as well as some notable reference on the current fintech revolution. So it's a relatively long article. I'm just going to go over some of the key points here. They talk about whether or not they're decentralized, of course, comparing themselves to other interoperable focused blockchains such as Cosmos and Polkadot. He says here that Harmony Foundation is committed to funding grants for protocol and ecosystem developments. So interestingly enough, they have funded this grant for a DeFi video series. I look forward to that coming out. And 13 grants for a total of $375,000 on bridges, tooling, and decentralized exchanges. Of the Harmony ecosystem includes 16 apps, 20 wallets, and 12 exchanges, including big names such as Binance and Huobi. They also talk about Harmony's advantages here in terms of bond, threshold signatures, and more. You can feel free to check this out. This is on medium.com. Of course, link will be down in the description below. And when it comes to Harmony price, well, you can see that we had a very big move up. Of course, this is a very volatile cryptocurrency. It currently ranks 184th place in the markets. We are at a very critical point over here. You can see that at this precise level, we have a lot of liquidity as marked by these yellow and blue bars on the right side. And of course, it's marked previous bottoms. So really, this is a make or break moment for Harmony. Either we find support here and this ends up being the bottom, or we break through this and significantly break the previous market structure, creating a lot more uncertainty in this market. Next, we have Crypto.com. New product alert coming 30th of September. Supercharger, deposit CRO, farm DeFi coins with one click. No gas fees, withdraw anytime. First project, Uni. $500,000 US allocation. Sign up now. So if you want to learn more about that, Crypto.com launches Supercharger, one-click liquidity mining on the Crypto.com exchange. Exchange users will receive Uni tokens as rewards for depositing CRO tokens into the Supercharger pool. The charging duration is between 30th of September and 30th of October, and the distribution duration will be between the 1st of October and the 30th of November. Now, unfortunately, if you're a resident of the United States or mainland China or Hong Kong, you are not eligible. And of course, you also have to have verification level of starter level or above. Assuming you meet those requirements, you have to deposit at least 100 CRO into the Supercharger liquidity pool from the exchange spot trading account per deposit. CRO is, of course, one of the most insane graphs in crypto. You just have endless weeks of green here. Now we're starting to see some weakness, but nonetheless, this is certainly one of the most bullish graphs in crypto, with the price currently trading at $0.15. Now, next we have Kava Labs introducing Harvest.io, the world's first cross-chain money market built on the Kava blockchain. So let's read more about the proposal. So this was written last week. Today we announced our proposal for Harvest, the world's first cross-chain money market. So with Harvest, you will now be able to lend, borrow, and earn with assets like BTC, XRP, BNB, BUSD, Kava, and USDX. Harvest is the first of what will be many applications that utilize the Kava blockchain's security, price feed module, and cross-chain functionality to provide open and decentralized financial services to the world. So how does Harvest work? On Harvest, there are three major activities, which are supply. You can safely supply your digital assets on Harvest and earn interest. Borrow, you can use your digital assets as collateral to borrow others. And earn, suppliers and borrowers earn hard, the governance token of Harvest. So you can read here about how Harvest is built. I particularly like that this is an open and permissionless application and that Harvest is accessible by anyone, anytime, and anywhere in the world. That's personally what I got into the crypto space for this decentralized permissionless applications. They go on to talk about the Harvest governance, the decentralized governance and incentives, and the Kava tokens and compensation. Then of course they talk about the hard distribution. Only 10% are going to the team. Compare this to a previous video where I talked about Uniswap, where they actually get 20% for the team. So this seems pretty reasonable. And then of course they have the development roadmap here. September 21st, they launched their testnet. Next month on October 15th, they have Harvest version 1. And finally on December 30th, they have Harvest version 2. And then finally, we come to linear finance. Linear finance to accelerate DeFi adoption in China. To become the ultimate leader in the synthetic asset space, linear finance has partnered with Nervos Network. The partnership will help linear finance dive into Chinese DeFi markets. So this is an article by Deepika Garg on September 25th on our website, altcoinbuzz.io. So Nervos and Linear Finance share a very similar mission statement. Both projects are working hard towards building a more interconnected blockchain setup. Together, they believe that cross-chain compatibility will play a pivotal role in the continuing growth of the DeFi space. So they want to penetrate China. Undoubtedly, Nervos has built up a very strong DeFi community in China. With the Nervos partnership, Linear will be able to create a strong market presence in one of the most active DeFi markets of the world. Now, Linear with the token symbol LINA, of course, is one of the 10 low-cap cryptocurrencies which we recommended as being undervalued. You can watch that video. There'll be a link in the card above right now. All right, guys, that's been it from me for today. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you in the next one.